I'm saying. You gotta enjoy your motherfucking life. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Enjoy your goddamn life. Life is fucking short. Enjoy that shit. There is a chemical that's called fucking. And if you can just get that in your system, it can change your life.
Well, I respect your ambition, Willie, but you got to have vision.
Why are you asking her? She ain't never made a man wait 30 minutes.
Do I smell a whore?
Hello world, it's me again. It's the Don, the Senator of Smooth and Rude, coming to you live from the 7-5. Cause we global, baby, yeah. This the Mansion in the Sky podcast where we build the lamb while we drive it. And that's why we strive to become envious, which is unconquerable and influential in every single aspect of our lives. Our focus here at the Mansion is to learn lessons from current events, either global or local, and apply it, while also staying in the mix about technology and health in a cold and calculated and ever so changing world. So envious ones, welcome to the home of the Mansion, or the anti-hero. On today's episode, of course, I'm going to give you guys my ism. After my isms, it's going to be the word of the day. Then we have a couple topics that we're going to go through. 33 million from $1 trillion infrastructure bill slated for projects at ORF. Fatal stabbing in Miami because of an Instagram model. And last but certainly not least, technology. And this is coming to us through a Miss Dawn Richard, who's a tech-savvy singer and dreams big about the future of live music. So this should be interesting. But first things first is we're going to go through the isms, 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 the isms. Options. Having options. When you have options in this life, it is hard to uck with you. People like to uck with people who don't have any options. But you know what options are? Options are leverage. And whether you want to believe it or not, it's about leverage. It's about maintaining some type of control. If you just look into every single thing that you do, it's about leverage and control. Your job. The leverage they have over you is benefits and money. The leverage you have over your job, if you could get everybody on one page, they need employees. They need manpower. They need brain power. They need humans as of right now. So there's a certain amount of leverage and control that everybody has. AKA, when it comes to the leverage, options. When it comes to women. Or women when it comes to men. It's all about having options. People like to play with people. People like control. But you know what? A woman can't play with a man who got options. So fellas, always keep your rotation. Of course, unless you're married or you're in a committed relationship, then I commend you and you keep doing that. But over on this side, we're going to pay that bachelor tax and we're going to keep options and we're going to hold leverage. And that's just what it is. So, what kind of time am I on? Just what kind of time I'm on. I'm on Demon time. That's where I'm at with it. I'm on that demon time, baby. So the word of today is demon time, coming to us through urbandictionary.com. Now, how did I even get inspired to look this up? Well, somebody had asked me what demon time was last week. And the way that I always used it along the lines of like when you going hard. You know what I mean? Like you playing a game or something like that, and you just dogging the other team. You skunking their ass. And I be like, hey, I'm on demon time right now, man. Y'all boys can't mess with me. I'm on that demon time. That's how I always used it. But just like any type of phrase or anything, the more you use it and the more people that use it, different meanings come about. So the first meaning, which I think was the initial definition for it, was being horny after 10, 11, 12, really late night o'clock, late night o'clock, and indicating to either a female or a male that you're horny. So you saying an example of this would be, it's demon time. And she like, what does that mean? And he's basically saying the same thing as I'm horny, but without saying it. Personally, I like demon time. I love how it sounds. I just love demon time. That's my ish. I love it. That's like one of the coolest phrases that was like ever invented. Ever. I love it. So we're gonna keep you right there. But yeah, that's what kind of time we on. We on demon time, baby. That's just what it is. I love it. Oh, I did forget one topic that I wanted to definitely shake down. And I'm actually gonna do this one first. I actually could have used this as ism. But anyways, 10 painful truths. And what I'll do is, I don't really want to run through all of these. So we'll do 10 painful truths. We'll do what's going on at the with the 33 million. We'll look into, actually no, we're gonna do all of them. We'll do all of them. That's fine. All right. 10 painful truths. Now, why did I say what about this? What are we gonna get out of this? What I believe we're gonna get out of this is, yeah, I have 10 truths here, but what we're gonna get out of this is that a lot of people lie to themselves. There are a lot of other people, but they lie to themselves. Why do I say that? Because the first thing is acceptance. You know what I mean? You gotta accept that some things just are, and just let them be. So some of these truths on this list are things that, for the most part, are out of your control. I just popped a bump on my face. They're out of your control, and I believe that they will bring you comfort and will allow you to live smoothly and live a smoother life. But you got to stop lying to yourself first. So let's run through it. Number one, The average human life is relatively short. I mean, think about it. Look, let's do this. So check this. All right. So look, this is the timeline of Earth, right? I don't know if I can make that any bigger. This is the timeline of Earth, okay? Look, this is the beginning of the universe, 15 billion years ago. The birth of our solar system, as in the Milky Way. That's 12 through 14.7 billion years ago. And this is just guesstimations. They don't know because nobody who's living right now was even alive then. The birth of the sun and the planet. So basically, our conception, 5 billion years ago. Humans weren't even up there. Emergence of first life forces, 3.8 billion years ago. Mammals, that's what we are, 225 million years ago. Extinction of dinosaurs, more mammals appear, 65 million years ago. 5 million years ago, first ancestors of man appeared. Okay, so that's when we came about, 5 million years ago. Okay? Look. Homo sapiens appear. Look, life is short. In the grand scheme of things, life is way short. It's hella short. So it's just like I don't believe I made a mistake at all. But I should have been more vigilant and more diligent. I mean, this week I had all the time in the world, and I had planned on going to Hawaii. And I decided not to. I really didn't want to spend the money. I mean, I got the money. Could have went over there, had a great time. But I didn't really feel like it. But instead, I'm gonna go see my friends. I'm gonna go out to LA. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna go out to the Shy. I'm gonna kick it. I might go somewhere else and then come on back and get back to the grind. So I will blog while I'm out there. And if I don't post anything tomorrow, then I'll do my best to make up for it with a vlog and a couple more episodes. But life is way too short. I mean, the average human is living 60 or 70 years, and we're living longer, but in the grand scheme of things, on the time, according to the timeline of the earth, just the earth alone, we're a speck. You will only live the life you create for yourself. You got to create the life that you want. You got to be able to see it.
Well, I respect your ambition, Willie, but you got to have vision.
You got to see it and not even necessarily worry about how you're going to get there, but just know that you're going to get there, but you got to put in the work. You got to do something every single day. Every single day. And that's what I'm doing. You know, what I'm in school for, I enjoy it. And that's going to be a part of my life for a long time. Probably even until the day that I die. But I know what I want to do. When I first got into the radio industry at Hampton University, shout out to Kevin and Moose Anderson and Mr. J. Lang. Those guys put me on. I learned a lot from them. And I don't think they appreciated me as much as they should have appreciated me. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there, man. You know what? That was actually going to be my ism. I be having so many isms during the day, like before the shows. I mean, everything I do, I plan before the show. But that was going to be my ism. And the ism that I was going to do was, I don't want to get too carried away from this, but the ism that I was going to do was not expecting to get your flowers while you're still here. I mean, it's been so many times that I can recall that I should have got my flowers. But you know what? I'm not entitled to that. You know what? All I'm entitled to is contributing to something that's bigger than me. You know, it's not all about me. This here bigger than me. This here bigger than me. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to contribute to something that's bigger than me. So you're not going to always get your flowers while you're here. And that's just what it is. So you can't get mad. You're going to only get glad. So you have to create a life, or you'll only live a life that you create. So if you sit on your ass all day, then if you're assed out and your results are ashy, then it is what it is. You did that. Being busy does not mean being productive. Look, I speak more to the women that I deal with. Look, I know they asses don't be busy. They don't be doing nothing. And even the ones who are doing something, they still not as productive as they could be. Because all they want to do is be on their phone and talk. You know what I mean? My homie love her friends. They love to stay on the phone, and they love to talk to who they talk to. And that's fine. But I don't want to hear about what you say you're going to do. Do what you're going to do. You know? Because I don't want to hear that. Because I'm over here doing what I'm supposed to do. So, don't ever show your work. Hashtag show your work. Like, do something productive. And I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, I'm the one who's the most productive. But I really try to do something with every single minute of my day. Every single thing that I do is related to what I want to do. I want to be in entertainment. I want entertainment to pay my way through this life. I want to be able to influence people in a positive way. And I want to help people to become more of free thinkers. But I do want this to be able to pay my bills. And to me, that is a form of success. But just being busy could be, sure, I'm busy watching Netflix. I'm busy on chocolate. I'm busy on vanilla. Whatever. You know? Gotta get more productive. Everything needs to line up and align with what you're doing. Some kind of failure always occurs before success. Absolutely. 2 steps back, 1 step forward. I mean, the job that I'm working, I've been working there for years, man. And it's had so many great benefits, and I could have honestly done 20 times more with it than I have. I mean, it's been people who've come in and worked their way up fairly quickly. In a tenth of the time that I've been there. Now, mind you, during my tenure, I never really wanted to move up or really gain any type of position all the way up until about 2.5 years ago when I really started trying. So when I really started putting my mind to it, a lot of failures started to happen. A lot of people started to get in my way. There were people who were in front of me who were holding up spots. There were people who were in front of me who secretly admired me, but didn't know how to take me or receive me. And as a result, it got in my way. And I let that place rob me. I allowed that place to rob me. I allowed people's opinions that I really didn't even hear, but let's just say not even opinions, but just not just the best way I can explain it.
Well, I respect your ambition, Willie, but you got to have vision.
I didn't have a vision. All I know is I wanted to do music and I would do it any way possible. All I know is I wanted to do podcasting and I would do it anyway. Anything that it took. Anything that it took to have my time to be able to do what I'm doing right now. But I didn't have a vision. I lacked the vision. I lacked the work ethic. I was lacking. I definitely was lacking. And I allowed people, places, things, thoughts to rob me. But here I am, Mansion in the Sky podcast, being envious. Not envious like the people who are emotional, can't control themselves. Nah, being envious as in unconquerable and influential, which we've all been. We've all been envious. We all are envious. We're all unconquerable. We're all influential. And we can never allow our failures to hold us down, to hold us back. It's not a crutch. That's unacceptable. If you're part of the envious ones, if you're part of the crew that's here at the mansion, that's not what we do. We're not butlers. We owners of this. And that's how we're going to move forward. Thinking and doing are two very different things. Absolutely. I just want to say, shout out to Thickney. Thank you, sweetie. She sent me the second article that I'll be doing, but you know, she one of those ones that does a lot of thinking and very little doing. And I appreciate you, but you can't do nothing with that. You can't. I need people around me who are doers. The thinkers are those A+ students, and that's fine. You make your good grades, you can be book smart, but I need doers. I need risk takers. I need people who are not afraid to fail up. I need people who can fall in to their roles seamlessly so we can get things active and get things activated, whether it be we building a company, whether it be we throwing a party. Doesn't matter. I need doers. We need doers. This world needs more doers and not thinkers. And that's how I believe this world has been functioning for a very long time. The doers are the ones who make things work. And I've always been a doer. But one of my fatal flaws that I've been working on, and I'm starting to climb the hill, is thinking. Paralysis of analysis. It's thinking and overthinking and not doing. Just like right now, I'm on my vacation, I'm chilling. And I should have just hopped on a plane Monday and just went. I got the money. I could have stayed somewhere different every day of this week and been good. Been chilling. But I was thinking too hard about it. Oh, well, I got to plan this, I got to plan that. And I mean, for the most part, I do like to plan things out because I like to have a good time. I definitely like to go out. I like to party. I like to have a good time. Sometimes I like to bring sand to the beach. Sometimes, shit, I just bring the water to the beach. Well, whatever the case is, and I just go. But it's kind of been happening to me. At least when I be wanting to take trips, I think about it, I think about it. I'll even start planning on it, and then when the time comes around, I just cancel everything. Cold feet, overthinking. Just got to do it. So I know tomorrow I'll be hopping on the plane. Matter of fact, in a couple of hours I'll be on the plane. I'll be heading out to the West Coast. You don't have to wait for an apology to forgive. I got a couple people that I need to forgive, honestly, because I know me. I know me. I don't typically hold grudges, but when somebody hurts me and I know they're better than that, but at the same time, when I don't truly understand what they've been going through, I may hold a grudge. And I have really truly haven't done that often in my life. I really haven't. I've typically been a guy who will let things go. Like I'll understand for both sides. And I'm diplomatic in that way. I really don't let things bother me too much. But the things that do bother me, it's hard for me to let go. But I want better for myself. And some things that aren't even worth holding on to. So I think at this moment, I'm gonna forgive. I'm gonna let it go. I've been done wrong by a lot of people. But you know what? Number one, the average human life is relatively short. So I forgive. And I hope I'm forgiven for all the wrong that I've done. I've been a jackass. I really have. So I hope that I've been forgiven. And I hope that I will I hope that the people that I have hurt and caused pain will accept my apologies and forgive me. Some people are simply the wrong match for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Some of the people that don't match well with me are miserable people. Miserable people and complainers we're water and oil. Absolutely. 100% water and oil. It's not a good mix. I do not like complainers. That's part of the reason why I can't see myself living with some of these women out here. Just based off the complaining alone. Whether it be thorough or whether it be just to get under my skin. I'm not going to be able to go for that. That's just not going to work for me. I'm going to go through the roof. Complaining doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't move me. It doesn't make me want to move any faster. It doesn't make me want to comply. Nothing of that sort. Nothing of that nature. Absolutely not. It does nothing for me. Miserable people, all I have to say is, well, before I say that, I'll say some people may have a legitimate reason to be miserable, but the ones that can help it the ones who absolutely can help it. And maybe you're miserable because you're a little rotund, health problems, can't seem to attract the type of mate that you want, maybe to procreate with or practice procreating with, or fellating, or receiving fellatio. But you know what? A lot of the times, that's our problems, and we need to fix ourselves. And miserable people just seem to be, some of the times, and some of the miserable people just seem to be a little lazy in the mind and a little lackadaisical. And I mean, I've had my times too. I've been happy, mad, sad, indifferent, a lot. I've experienced all the full range of emotions. But one thing I do know about the miserable thing is you got to participate in your own ish, in your own horseradish. And if you're just going to sit there and not do anything about it, then, hey, man, it sucks to suck, for real. It really, really sucks to suck. But being miserable, that's a personal choice. For the people that can help it, it is a personal choice. It's not other people's job to love you. It's yours. Absolutely. Self-love. Self-love. Absolutely. Accepting anything than what you put on yourself. That you have to have an expectation and a standard for yourself. So if you accept people calling you out your name, I don't believe that's love. Not love for yourself. If you're always available to people who don't appreciate your time, I don't believe that's self-love. You need to be more busy and more productive. Go throw yourself into something that's gonna appreciate you, and something that, instead of something that's gonna end up becoming a liability to you. Gotta love yourself first. Life is way too short to not love yourself. You love yourself, things gonna start to open up for you. You're gonna start to shine bright like a diamond. Shine. Yeah, you're gonna start. Yeah, my neighbor's upstairs. I can hear him. That's why I looked over real quick. But you're gonna start to shine bright. And they're not gonna have any choice but to accept you. All right. What you own is not who you are. Absolutely. A lot of people, they get caught up buying expensive items and buying shoes and clothes and stuff like that. And all of those things are extensions of us. But even some of the prettiest women that I've ever dealt with have been some of the ugliest people I've ever encountered. Just straight on demon time. You see how I slid that in? It's straight on demon time. Just no good. It's like, you don't know until I tell you. I'd rather deal with, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being gorgeous and 1 being a mud shark. I'd rather deal with a 5 or a 6 that we absolutely get along in every single way than deal with a 10 who is just on that horse radish. I'm just gonna go through the roof. I've had pretty women. I've had ugly women. But I like women who, of course I have my preferences and looks, but I like pleasant women. I like agreeable women. I like flexible women. I like women that I can get along with. I like women who like me. That's always going to work. That's always going to work. I'm simple. I like plain Jane women. Best believe I like pretty women. I like pretty women. But you know what I like more than pretty women? I like women I get along with. So, I work on myself so I can attract those kind of women to me. And they come. And they show up. And I keep them around. And they find a role in my life. And I keep them around. And I do my best to reward them. And I love them because they are who they are. Or I got love for them because they are who they are. And I accept them for that. And number 10, everything changes every single second. Everything's moving so fast. We could be in a simulation. Who knows? So, with that being said, just make sure that you're always moving forward and never backwards. And if you do move backwards, just make sure that it's 2 steps forward so you can go 3 steps or 5, 6, 10,000 steps forward ahead. And these are 10 painful truths right here. All right. So we already about 36 minutes into the show. So I'm just gonna slam through these topics if I can find my mouse, which I can't. I can't find my mouse. That's crazy. So that's wild. That's really wild. I see my mouse, but it's like it's operating behind everything right now. You see that? Let's see. Wow. Like I see it over here, but I can't. Oh my gosh, man, that's funny. All right. That is so funny. All right, cool. Let me go back over here. All right. Now, let's see. Maybe this will bring it back. There it go. Nice. Can never go wrong with pulling up Task Manager. All right. I think I can get through this before an hour. All right. $33 million from $1 trillion infrastructure bill slated for projects at ORF. This is interesting. But what we're gonna do to speed this up a little bit is we're gonna watch the video and then
City will celebrate the grand.
Let's see. Where's the video? I had it up. I'm gonna refresh this.
To spruce up more of
Fair use, fair use.
Airport.
Along with it, a visit from a local member of Congress. The airport will receive tens of millions of dollars in the coming years, part of an infrastructure law. Well, today, Congressman Bobby Scott was there to check out the airport and personally deliver that news. And at your side's Kayla Gaskins joins us live. So, Kayla, we all want to know.
So, right now, they're getting ready to award or grant ORF, Norfolk International Airport, $33 million to do infrastructure repairs and add-ons and things of that nature. So one of the things they're getting ready to do or they're thinking about doing, is adding about 5 more gates over to the Terminal A side, which is American and the Southwest side. Also, they're getting ready to add a roof or repair the roof of the terminal and just do other repairs there, because in the grand scheme of things, right now in the 757, they're working on the HRBT Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel, so that it'll alleviate traffic, but more specifically, it's all about money, because they're spending $3.8 billion on this infrastructure. More importantly, what they're getting ready, they're doing all this so more money can come to this side of the peninsula. Well, not my side, but that side of the peninsula. Also, so military people can do what they need to do, because I mean, a lot of things goes on in this area. A lot of things. So it's about the money. It's about creating more jobs. It's about this inflation that's coming up and it's rising right now. So if people aren't coming over to that side and not spending the money, then the businesses on the Norfolk, Virginia Beach side have to raise up the prices to match with the inflation. But people don't want to go to that side of the water because you're always stuck in traffic. Doesn't matter what time of the day. Like, as soon as I get done with this, then I'm gonna hop on 64. I'm not gonna have any traffic right now, but let it be 3 hours from now, it's gonna be traffic. So just things to keep in mind, you know. So I don't really need to go too much into this. That's pretty much what they're gonna do, but I'll finish this up. Fair use.
So what will that money be used for?
Well, airport officials say it will be going towards some critical projects critical for airport operations. As of right now, $33 million in federal funding is headed to ORF. 21.2 of the $33 million will go to the design and reconstruction of the primary runway.
We're going to have
So the runway, they're getting ready. They're predicting that, or the way that they're building, everything will pop off at the same time. So 2025 is when they're expecting for a return on investments. That's when they expect for everything to pop off. We just gonna start right there. So they've been doing repairs to the airport. They've been working on this tunnel bridge. They've been adding casinos. Hampton has one, Rosie. They're getting ready to put one in Norfolk. Now, Virginia Beach messed up by effing over Pharrell. If they would have kept something in the water in Virginia Beach, it would have been the perfect storm, because now that's something that's nationwide that everybody knows about. Because, I mean, you had everybody from Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, Trey Songz. I think Chris Brown performed at the first one. Trey Songz was supposed to perform at the last one, but COVID happened. But anyways, moving along.
functioning airport, you have to make the ongoing investments, and this law will make those investments possible.
The rest will go towards an environmental assessment for the property and a new roof for Terminal A.
The Norfolk Airport is almost 75 years old, and obviously a lot of things have reached or passed their useful life.
Money means a lot. It means.
And just a side note, random fact, Norfolk International actually was at one time an international airport. I still can't find it, but I researched this a couple years ago, and they did have one international route that flew down south below the equator.
Means we can start design work and in a lot of cases start the actual construction work sooner than we had expected.
Norfolk is also eligible to compete with other airports for even more funding. If this money comes through, airport officials want to add a $40 million expansion to Concourse A, adding 5 new gates. As well as
make some
the
Patrick
people mover
Mahomes.
that will connect the terminals
Little
to the
Patrick
baggage
Mahomes looking
claim
kids.
over this pedestrian bridge. This walk gets a lot of...
That's what I'm saying. People always complain about something. But that's the old people complaining. I don't want to be no old person complaining. When I get old, I want to be cool. I want the young girls to mess with me. Young boys want to talk to me. Get some wisdom from me. I don't want to be no old head complaining about everything. Who does that?
Complaints from travelers. Congressman Scott also added improvements to places like airports, ports, and roads will help inflation because it will directly help supply chain issues.
When there is a shortage, businesses jack up the prices. That's one of the causes of inflation. And so we have to make sure that these investments are taking place and that commerce can move more smoothly.
The money will be dispersed to the Norfolk Airport over a 5-year time span.
Her ass look tired as hell. Like, she look like she needs some Starbucks. And she probably did have some Starbucks. That's why she keep jerking her head around. And shit, her cute ass. She cute as fuck.
Live at Norfolk International, I'm Kayla Gaskins, 10 on your side.
Kayla,
Hey.
thank you.
So that's what's going on over there. I don't want that video to pop up. So moving along. A lot of good things happening in the 757. Money, 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 money. Let's see, what time is it? We're almost there. All right. This one makes my skin crawl. Fatal Miami stabbing. Video shows IG model covered in blood after boyfriend's fatal stabbing. Absolutely sick. All right, new video showing a bloody aftermath of a domestic disturbance in Miami, which ended with one man being stabbed to death and a woman covered in blood. This is another cautionary tale of, man, cohabitation is dangerous. Living with these people is dangerous, man. You need to vet out these people that you live with. Doesn't matter who they are, man. Like, I've lived with people, women. I mean, I've lived, whatever. It's different living with them. You really get to know people when you actually live with them. You need to know people and what they are and their red flags and their triggers before you live with them. Before you had kids with them, before you get involved with them. Come on now. Why did this end up like this? How did this get this bad? All right, I need to hurry up because I need to make my way to the airport. All right. In the footage obtained by TMZ, you see the woman in sweatpants. This has a video. We're just gonna run through the video. Fair use. All right, so right now, this is a video of the girl. It's just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Come on, man. How did it get this bad? What was said? Probably selling that body. Cops responded Sunday to a call about a domestic violence incident involving a stabbing. And when they got there, they say they found a 27-year-old man with an apparent knife wound who was rushed to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. Come on, bruh. The band's name was Christian, and the women in the video were involved in a physical confrontation that turned deadly. Now, cops are not releasing the woman's name, and she has not been arrested. But Lee Marriott, an attorney working with Christian's family, says the woman is IG model Courtney Taylor. And she cute too. But batshit crazy. In the video, the woman's blood-soaked bra and sweats are identical to what Courtney was wearing earlier that same day when she posted a video of herself on IG. Boy, I clapped them cheeks, man. You might recognize Courtney. She was in a G-Eazy video, Me, Myself, and I. She has 2 million IG followers. Cautionary tale. Bro, no cohabitation, man. Unless you guys are married and you've known each other for years. For years. And I guarantee you they knew each other for years. But he didn't know she was going to snap out like this. Got to do better, and I know it's hard. I know it is hard. I know it is. I know. Nah. I can only speak for me. Never again. Never again. I will never live with another woman again. I ain't living with my mama. I don't want to get married. Not with these laws in place. I'm not signing myself up for that. I'm not going to the plantation. Hell nah. Moving along. Gotta learn who you're dealing with. And we're not going to do the last. Actually, no, we'll scroll. All right. Tech savvy singer Dawn Richard dreams big about the future of live music. All right. That's her right there. Show. Tomorrow's concerts may take place in multiple worlds. Chat long enough with Dawn Richard, and the world-building electro R&B singer, songwriter, dancer, and animator who will spitball at least 2 amazing ideas that would revolutionize the concert industry and make big money for mainstream artists like Jasmine Sullivan or Adele. By her own admission, Richard doesn't yet have the resources to make her wildest visions a reality, but it's only a matter of time before she does. I'm building it grassroots, Richard tells Genius. I'm taking a small business with $1 million ideas, and I'm doing my best to try to give quality to a movement the best way that I know how with what I have. Richard's boundless creativity and love of entertaining are very much products of where she's from. New Orleans, the live music capital of the universe. When she was a kid, her father played in the local funk soul band Chocolate Milk. And she was a kid, her father played in a local funk soul band, and she grew up literally surrounded by music. When you wake up in the morning, there's a trumpet, a trombone, there's something present in the atmosphere of New Orleans. Live music has been pivotal in our culture. It's a lifestyle. It's something we learn early, and it's something that we pride ourselves in. While Richard fully absorbed the local culture, she never limited herself to the jazz, funk, and blues traditionally associated with her city. She came of age sporting blue hair and anime tees and listening to Jork, Portishead, and Green Day, the latter of which was her first concert. All the while, Richard harbored dreams of being a pop star. And sorry about that. All the while, and in 2015 she auditioned for the reality series Making a Band, a vehicle for Sean Puffy Combs to form his own girl group. Richard made the finals and earned a spot in Danity Kane, a pop R&B quintet named for an anime character she drew on the show. During their initial run from 05 to 09, Danity Kane notched 2 #1 albums, each of which spawned a top 10 single. Richard later formed the duo Dirty Money, which teamed up with Combs to create Diddy. Dirty Money, this supergroup behind 2010's acclaimed Last Train to Paris. Since the demise of that group in 2012, Richard has blossomed into a genre-pushing indie artist with a catalog of critically adored albums and EPs. Her most recent LP, 2021 Second Line, arrived via the indie rock label Merge Records and made numerous year-end best of lists. Throughout her solo career, Richard has used cutting-edge technology to complement her forward-looking music. In 2016, she partnered with a leading video streaming platform to stage the first ever 360-degree live stream show. That same year, she released immersive, futuristic virtual reality music videos for Not Above That and Redemption. Richard says it was a no-brainer to embrace such things as her movement. She prefers that to fans comprises fellow self-proclaimed geeks, gamers, anime fans, cosplayers, and misfits of all stripes. Kind of what the Mansion in the Sky podcast represents. Except I don't watch anime. I could never get into it. Closest thing to anime I've ever been into is Samurai Jack and Dragon Ball Z. That's about it. Richard has continued doing live streams into the pandemic era, and she sees real value in how they make concerts more accessible. For listeners who have disabilities who can't make it to concerts, for autistic children who have sensory issues, this becomes an opportunity for them to experience things that they like. Maneuvering it on their own computer, they can build a system within themselves to receive their favorite artists in a new way. These are the things I'm thinking about. My audience is the others. It's the people that sometimes get overlooked. Duh. People always get overlooked. Excuse me. So I like to cater to them. And I find that this new avenue we have in the tech space will allow that for them. Live streams are also great for young people in underserved cities like New Orleans who may lack the money to see their heroes in concert. If you look at where ticket prices have come with meet and greets, it's getting astronomical. I come from a place where we're fighting for bucks. Our education system in New Orleans isn't where it needs to be. With virtual concerts, we give opportunities for kids who have said, okay, I have my phone or I have this computer that my mom has bought me as a gift. Richard has partnered with organizations like Black Tech NOLA, to encourage tech investments in her city and help youngsters gain access to laptops, VR headsets, and other equipment. She on a roll. For these and other reasons, Richard believes live streams will continue to exist as the pandemic winds down and artists return to giving traditional concerts. There's a place for both, and she can imagine where innovative ways to blend the two worlds, perhaps by playing live while a digital avatar mimics her movements for a virtual audience in the metaverse. That's the next place I'd like to delve into. How to be in the same place at the same time, delivering a beautiful performance to the crowd that's watching me, but also being an avatar in virtual space where I look completely different in a different outfit, she says. That's epic. Richard prefers to keep her other ideas to herself for obvious reasons. Asked to predict what concerts will look like in 10 years, she envisions productions built in multiple worlds. For reference, she points to the 2021 anime film Belle, written and directed by Mamoru Hosoda. The plot hinges on a young girl who uses a virtual world to remake herself as a pop star who performs on a floating whale. What I envision in 10 years is that someone who feels so small but has something in them that can be bigger than themselves. If they have access to that, the opening of Belle blew my mind. It was like, God, this is how I dream. She was riding the whale, but he wasn't in water. He was in the air. And the speakers were on him, and everyone around them was rocking with her. And she was how she saw herself. And I just thought, everyone should see themselves that way. If music can make you feel that way, Richard adds, that's the concert I want to go to. I think that's incredible. And I've already known that that's where That's where everything is going. Everything is going online. Everything is going to live streaming. I love live streaming personally. Um, I mean, I'm watching live streams every day. I absolutely love it. All right, we're gonna scroll. Oh man, we're just gonna scroll. That thing is huge, man. What the, bruh? What? 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 The bruh. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing when I see that. I'm tapping my ass up out of there. This was hard. I like this a lot. Oh.
I got a stack for security.
Nah, it wasn't this
and
one.
I got 5 for the bitch that I'ma fuck while she wearing my jury.
Hold
and
on.
I got a couple $100 for the nigga that parked my whip. And I got a lot more in my pocket. Somebody, I got a stack.
Which brings me to the bigger subject that we need.
Oh man. I liked the video a long time ago. Oh, here you go.
Let go. Look, we about to get it brackin' in this bitch. You just tuned into the littest channel on Twitch. And I am T-Pain, you know the OG. So when you think of legends, I am one of those kings. Oh, please, get on both knees. I'm your host tonight, but feel free to host me. I'm a big brainer, pro gamer. Other channels, lame-os, they no namers. 5 subs, 20 subs, 50. Yeah, I can't put money in the bank cause it won't fit in. I stay loyal to my royals and you know I can't switch. Take the trash outside, Betty. Yeah. Boop, boop.
Boop, boop.
Woo! Let go. Look, we about to get it brackin' in this bitch. You just tuned into the littest channel on Twitch. And I am T-Pain, you know the OG. So when you think of legends, I am one of those kings. Oh, please, get on both knees. I'm your host tonight, but feel free to host me. I'm a big brainer, pro gamer. Other channels, lame-os, they no namers. 5 subs, 20 subs, 50. Yeah, I can't put money in the bank cause it won't fit in. I stay loyal to my royals and you know I can't switch. Take the trash outside.
One more time. One more.
Yeah. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Woo! Let go. Look, we about to get it brackin' in this bitch. You just tuned into the littest channel on Twitch. And I am T-Pain, you know the OG. So when you think of legends, I am one of those kings. Oh, please, get on both knees. I'm your host tonight, but feel free to host me. I'm a big brainer, pro gamer. Other channels, lame-os, they no namers. 5 subs, 20 subs, 50. Yeah, I can't put money in the bank cause it won't fit in. I stay low.
Yeah, man. That, whew, sick. Can I go back? You go. Take me there. I wanna go there. Take me there. We'll do a little bit more scroll.
Never a dull moment with theater kids.
Yeah. They just go into a country.
All right, y'all. Today I'm gonna show y'all how my little brother friend, rolling that damn bowling ball like she's skipping rocks. I mean, look at her. She's swinging that motherfucker. I'm talking about, bow, get low.
Bruh.
Talking about. Oh, they shoot.
Slinging that hoe.
She thinks she doing something. Look at her. Just check it out. Check it out. Oh, he got a gun. One time. Oh, look. Bring it back. Ah! All right, y'all. Today I'm going to show y'all how my little brother friend rolling that damn bowling ball like she's skipping rocks. I mean, look at her. She's swinging that motherfucker. I'm talking about, wow, get low. I'm talking about.
That shit funny.
How many girls can actually do a push-up?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Word of the day, demon time. We on that all the time. Demon time, baby. Isms. The isms. Options. Make sure you have options. Options give you leverage in life. 10 truths. Go back to the beginning of the show when I talked about it. Hampton Roads. Y'all doing a lot of amazing things. Keep on doing what you're doing. 33 million. Norfolk International. Keep on building. Keep on doing what you're doing. IG model stabbing her boyfriend down in Miami. Sick. Absolutely sick. Fellas, ladies, make sure that you vet out these people and get to know them before you actually start to live with them. And just get ready for the hologram concerts. Get ready for that. That'll be fun. Live stream's already that. Live stream's already the wave right now. And that's just what it's going to be. This is the Mansion in the Sky podcast. I'm the Don Senator, the smooth and rude. And remember, always be envious in everything that you do. And I'm going to be tapping.
All I'm saying, you gotta enjoy your motherfucking life. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Enjoy your goddamn life. Life is fucking short. Enjoy that shit.